Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Aki again, back with another Clash of Clans video. In this video, we're giving away our 5th gold pass of the 50,000 subscriber giveaway. All you gotta do to enter is be subscribed, like this video, drop one comment to get one entry, max of one entry. All the other guidelines are in the pinned comment and description of the video. Now, turning our attention into today's army, it is the Masked Dragons with the quad clone. Guys, it's ridiculous. I have to go into a replay, show this off. 70-second triple, which is just insane to really even think about, but on a max base too. So let's see this. Look at this. Completely insane. Walls all leveled up. Supercharged. I don't know what level the fire spinner was. I do apologize, but seriously, like at least 99% maxed out. Look at the clock before my queen gets in, but I do want to do some explaining first. I see the sweepers pointing in opposite directions. What I thought is that, you know what, I can snipe them out quite easily if I line them up so they go straight up and down. Scroll down, scroll down. This electric collector is great. If you look at the 6 o'clock kind of part of the elixir collector, that nearest tile is where I'm going to place my queen at. I'm going to have her fire the shot off. From there, I could get my royal champion in towards this bomb tower, or I could get it in towards this archer tower. I decide for the archer tower because I want to go the further distance through all this compact defenses because my minion prince ability goes absolutely insane there. After that, you can get your dragons in and you are good to go. So watch this. Minute and 10 seconds. 70 seconds, which is crazy. Queen takes a shot. Both sweepers gone. And you know what? Actually, I forgot to mention this. My royal champion, I switched up. Instead of doing it at 9 o'clock, I realized it was 12 o'clock. Why I decided to do that, though, is there's one key reason. I saw this compartment. I'm like, you know what? My royal champion can clean all that out. These dragons, once my queen kind of clears down here, they can handle this. And they don't really need that crazy of a funnel. Because even if they do split up, I'm not too mad at it. So I create a little bit of a wider spread with my dragons. I forgot to put the balloons down at first. So that's obviously my fault. But then I'm going to get this blimp in. Pop the warden ability early. Get my minion prince in, and then I'm going to do a relatively early minion prince shot because I really like the way it was focusing. Look, I even slowed down the monolith at the opposite side. Royal champion from the top side is going to actually end up taking out that air defense for us. Queen's still alive. Yeti's in the core just tanking. Dragons full health. We have dragons going towards the top side. A group in the core, and then a group's at this right-hand side now with the queen. And once you have that kind of direction going, it just speeds up this attack insanely quickly. Like, look at this. Minion prince, yetis, dragons, queens still alive. We can go 4 times speed here. We're going to get the 3-star and a relatively easy 3-star. Come on, 70 seconds for a pretty much maxed out base. That's ridiculous. But now let's go get into some real attacks. Okay, I apologize so much for back-to-back replays, but I just did not record. I didn't get any audio, so I do apologize. But I feel like I want to show it off. A, because you guys want to see how this works in war attacks, but also a lot of people struggle with the town hall kind of centralized and not really anything beside it, so that you feel like you don't get clone value, but you do, and I'll show you how you do. For this base, I saw 2 sweepers pointing like this. I'm like, you know what? They line up with air defenses really well. I saw I can take this top side down, sweeper, this air defense, and this right-hand air defense if I line up a shot from this elixir collector. From there, I'm like, you know what? I'm obviously not going to go my royal champion from the top side. She does great at this bottom side. I can pop her ability here. And then from this elixir collector, I can start kind of like a little bit of a half, like a quarter moon kind of shape with the dragons. And then I can send my blimp in, and then we can get in towards this town hall area. That was the plan. Let's see, obviously, if we can get it done. We did, but, you know, I really would have liked to show this live because I had some good explanations that I was doing. But queen shot goes off. It was perfect. We lined it up exactly how we wanted to. Royal champion from the top side. And then I start with the balloons down first, then dragons. Get my blimp in, everything's good. And then I saw a better shot with my minion prince. I thought I could put it down at this bottom side to face these enemy heroes, and I could pop her ability kind of, the minion prince's ability to help me out kind of with this backside, especially because my royal champion got hook towered in. All good, but now let's focus here. I can start getting hit by seeking air mines right away. So most of you, some might panic and just put clones right at the same spot. But look how I place them. 2 early and then 4 leading in towards the right-hand side. Because now the yetis go everywhere. The rage in the core. And now look. Some people are like, well, Aki, you're not getting any value from them. Yes, you are. You might not outright get some buildings down right away, but look what they're doing. They're taking the scatter shot, this multi-archer tower, this expo, the minion prince. That's allowing your dragons and your own minion prince to get value. You got to remember that. That also gets calculated into that little conversation we have about what the clones actually provide. Yes, they get buildings down very, very quickly. I don't disagree, and you need that value, but you also get additional tanking, because look right now, there's still 35% of the base left over, but look how many dragons we still have at the top side. So with this attack being so quick, now you're allowed that kind of extra time you need to clean because the clones are so quick, the dragons are quick with the Rage Gem. It's awesome. My minion prince gets stuck on the Ice Hound, Ice Golem, no problem. It's actually going to go down early, but it's not even going to matter, guys. It's going to draw out some more traps. Warden's kind of up here, and then we have, like, I don't know how many dragons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think, dragons up. Slowly they do get picked down, but the Warden even goes down. But look how many dragons are still alive there to get us the 3-star. So I thought I'd show that off, but now let's go rip some attacks in Legends League. Okay, now let's go rip some attacks in Legends League and see what we can do. Obviously, I am pretty confident because I know how good this strategy is. We have an invisibility tower right by the town hall. That's no problem. I have 2 sweepers pointing at each other. Again, I'm not going to attack from this flank or this opposite side flank because what I can do, I can fire off a queen shot from this top side. From this collector, let's get this air defense. We'll set off the invisibility tower, and I'm good with that. So I'm going to go queen in right here. She'll target that elixir collector, no problem. Snipe this shot. Boom. There we go. Roll champion. We're going to send it the opposite side. Balloons down first. Then all of our dragons. Let's get the warden in here. I'm going to delay the blimp and minion prince for just a second. Good to go. I'm going to pop the warden ability because the giga bomb is right there. No problems though. Minion prince ability right now as well because we'll frost over that core. Look at the 2 sweepers. They're trying to push stuff back. Doesn't really going to do anything. I'm going to get the rage now in for these yetis as well. And that whole core should be annihilated. Royal champion's alive. She's actually going to go in towards Phoenix and actually end up taking out that sweeper for us, which is really, really nice. And then my minion prince will go down here. That's all good. My queen's still alive. She's going to take some damage from that ricochet cannon, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we still have so many yetis alive. Royal champion is going to go down, but she takes that air defense, which was huge because now these dragons can just go cleaning up. We have that topside dragon, which does the job there. And now there's 2 minutes left, and we've already cleared 76% of the base. Queen is still alive, even if she goes down. No big deal here. I think she is going to go down because this ricochet cannon could lock on, unless it goes down first. But that doesn't really matter because we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dragons still alive. And my, oh my, is it ever strong. It's quick, dude. That's what I really like about this strategy. It's easy to pull off, super strong, but then you're never really going to time fail. Really, realistically, it's around like 80 seconds to 110 seconds, I'd say, if you want a rough estimate. But like, look at this one. It was kind of 93 seconds or so. But let's go to the next one. Before that, though, let's claim this reward and see if we can get some more YouTuber luck. Okay, it's a rare. That's not bad. We'll take a power potion. Okay, let's do another attack with this version of equipment and everything, but I will change it up. And don't worry, I'll showcase with the king. Different CC. It's all good. Okay, we're not getting the best bases in the world, but that's fine. Double invisibility can be scary. I have 2 sweepers pointing this way. I would say go from the opposite side. The only problem I run into there is I don't get that much blimp value because I want the blimp to carry a long way. So I'm going to actually fire a different queen shot. It's going to be a little bit off angled, but I think this elixir collector does me justice. So watch this. I'll go boom, fire it there. I was hoping for the backside sweeper, but I set off both invisibility towers. That's very important because now I can just fly in towards this direction here. Get everything going. Blimp as well. Pop an early warden ability, even though my troops are running a little bit crazy on me. I'm going to pop an early minion prince ability. Reason for that is I just wanted this blimp to land closer towards the town hall. And there, the yeti should go everywhere, and they'll take out the town hall. I have dragons over here. Dragons in the core with the minion prince, and then the royal champion with some dragons, and they're going to clear up these sweepers. Some of you might be asking, well, Aki, why didn't you take out those sweepers right away? Because I knew those yetis were going to spawn everywhere, and I had my royal champion and queen, I wasn't too scared about them. Would I recommend you doing that? No, probably not. But the invisibility spell, or the invisibility tower, sorry, I should say, is our #1 precedent. I always say that. They go over the air defenses and sweepers when they're there, because if you don't deal with them, you will get yourself into some trouble. But as you can see here, 2 minutes still left, and 90% of the base is gone. So, again, this one's not fully maxed out. But guys, a roughly 70-second 3-star again, that's ridiculous. With this much overkill, you love to see it. Truly, really, really strong. But now, let's go show off the king version. When it comes down to the king, you can use different sets of pets and equipment. Some people might like the earthquake boots and spiky ball. I like the snake bracelet because it provides extra tanking, and I do provide the king to the queen. And then again, you could use the spirit fox, the poison lizard, whatever you like. You could switch and go spirit fox on the royal champion and give the phoenix to the king. Completely up to you. I like the unicorn as well. Remember, just to drop these extra barbs in here because you don't want to risk cloning them. But let's go and see if we can get another 3-star. Okay, this base some people struggle with, but this one only has one single Inferno, which is a little bit better. And it's double poison, not double rage. So what I want to do here is I still do have a hook tower I have to worry about, but I can snipe out these topside air defenses with a shot from this, I think, laboratory. So let's try doing that. Let's go. Actually, you know what? Will that get that done? Let's go top. I might need the archer tower, actually. So I'm going to go queen at a little slight angle here. You'll see this actually work off because she's going to turn and fire. Boom. And, oh, okay, we got both air defense. I was hoping for a sweeper or two. But let's get our balloons in. Dragon spread around. And this time I said I'd give the king to the queen, but she kind of went off in a different direction. We're going to use the warden ability to keep her alive a little bit longer, even though she is going to get locked onto here and she might go down. Watch how I'm going to clone when you don't have anything, buildings nearby. Just going to clone down here so the Yetis kind of go around the base and they provide some more tanking. King's going to do his thing on the outside. Yetis are now going to tank for everything else. My royal champion's still at the top side doing her thing. And this is what I mean. So even if the town hall is isolated, it doesn't matter because the Yetis provide some extra insane distraction, which is great, which we take. And now my royal champion is going to go down soon. But again, I'm not going to stress about that. I'm going to pop the king ability here, get that air defense out of the way. I want these dragons to path in towards that single target. My spirit fox, my royal champion finally ends up going down. No worries there. We have a ton of dragons. I just want to make sure this single target goes out. But this is why the snake bracelet is so nice. It just continuously tanked that single, and it did not allow that single to take care of all my dragons. And now at this point, it's just that air defense left over, which the warden and these two dragons will clear out. We have 2 dragons at the top side, and this is another 3-star. And as you can see, there's 1 minute and 36 seconds still left over. I forgot to show the chest on the last one, but don't worry, it was just a research potion. But queen survived too. So guys, I'm telling you, even if the attack does not go perfect, this strategy is good. This was also a maxed out base, which was nice, but let's just keep ripping some attacks. The next version I'm going to show off is with no action figure because I know people asked about that all the time as well. Oh, before I forget, let's claim this actually. Was about to end it again. Old comment. Okay, we'll take the gold. I also really like this version just because it puts you at 6 common pieces of equipment, so you're not overly reliant on your epics. But here we go. What do we got here? We got 2 sweepers pointing at each other. I'm not too scared of them. I would love to snipe out this air defense, but my queen is going to get just wrecked by that ricochet cannon. So I might actually fire a little bit of a different shot from this workshop here and take out the sweepers, and then I can go my royal champion at the top side, even though the enemy Barb King is there, but we can spread out some dragons to help that. So let's go queen here. Fire this shot off. Oh my god, that was awful. Okay, no worries. We missed everything we wanted. But we can still make this work. We're going to go dragon spread around. Just like this. We're going to get our warden in. And then I'm going to go blimp. Let's go minion prince, warden ability. Make sure these dragons don't take too much damage, especially when they're fighting the enemy heroes. And then I'm just going to blimp in towards this area. We haven't hit a seeking air mine. That's fine. It is another compartment style base where some people struggle on. But I'm telling you guys, you're not going to. And look, we didn't get both sweepers. Still all good. My minion prince is not going to get me the best shot possible here because he's taking too much damage. Please. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. It still ended up working even though my minion prince has completely gone to a different direction. But now he's going to clear out the enemy queen. It's locked onto by the multi-archer tower. That's all good. The fire spinner will go down. The royal champion Electro Aura takes that down. Queen is still alive. Barely hanging on here. She takes out that multi-archer tower. And look at these healers providing us some extra value. This is why I like the Ray Gem so much. You get continuous damage from it. And that's the difference I have from the Healing Tome because we pop the ability so quickly. But again, you use what works best for you. That's what I always say, and that's what I seriously do say to stick to. If you like the Healing Tome, use that. I will show off that version as well because I feel like some of you might not have your Ray Gem leveled up. But even if you don't panic. This is good. We can just delay our blimp and warden ability even more. This one, a little bit closer than I probably would have liked. But again, missing both sweepers is not a great thing, but that also goes to show you're not going to have perfect giant arrow shots all the time. I mess up too, but if you keep practicing, you will get it down. And look, 1 minute and 20 seconds still left up. Even though, again, I'm not going to argue this is the best base in the world. 3 stars, 3-star, we take it. We still have one more, I think, reward left, or maybe after the next attack we have something too, but we will see. Come on, give me... Okay, we'll take the glowy ore, but I will see you guys now in the next attack. Okay, for the next attack, we are going to be using the healing tome. I'm going to stick with the healer puppet again just to show 2 different attacks with it, and then we can go back to the action figure if we want. Oh my gosh, what's with these isolated town hall bases? It's good for me because I do like to show them off, but okay. We got 2 sweepers, 2 air defense. I feel like I have to deal with them, and I think I have a shot. If I scroll up here, you know what? I think this blacksmith is probably my best target. I'm going to go queen, kind of have to make sure this tile I get right. I think right here is good. She will turn and fire in a moment. I'm going to actually make sure she does, and then she'll get healed up. Turn, queen. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Thought I missed a shot, and I didn't get both sweepers again. Oh no. Okay, so now we definitely have to attack behind. It's all good though. I'm going to go balloons. Get my dragon spread around. I'm going to go warden. And then again, like I said, we're not going to waste this warden ability. We're going to let them take some damage. If it's too much, we will abort the mission. But as we go through this Giga Bomb, pop the warden ability, heal up our balloons. Everything Royal Champion's also caught now, which is good. And then we're going to clone bomb in towards here. It's going to eat all those bombs. We're going to rage everything up. And the Yeti should now create a wall for us, which we can tank those scatter shots. We can tank everything here. My minion prince ability I'm going to hold off for, just because I think it can reach in towards this multi-gear tower is when I'll probably end up popping it. And then we can get that continuous tanking. Actually, you know what? I'm going to wait for that fire spitter. Give it a second before I fire the shot right here. Perfect. Look at that. The henchman puppet pop out in front. And we should be good to clear this base because everything should kind of stick together. I have my warden. Minion prince has taken a ton of damage. With my Royal Champion still alive, we should be able to take care of any of the CC troops that are left over. The last thing is this air defense is a tad bit scary, if I'm being honest. If my Minion Prince can get some solid tanking for, I think we should be good to go. Royal Champion still alive, still doing her thing, but she will go to Phoenix now, which is good because if there's any traps here, we'll be able to clear it up. But like I say all the time, it doesn't really matter if you say struggle with time. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dragons left. My Minion Prince is about to go down. He's going to get 2 shots off at that multi-archer tower, which was actually very important because I need to get damage off there because this air defense is still alive. But again, look, we have 2 dragons at the top side. Again, oh my gosh, I've said again 1,000 times. Jeez Louise. Aki, come on, get it together. But what I wanted to say though is the raid gem. Why do I prefer it? This is the reason. You get that value throughout the attack, the whole amount of time the raid lasts. But again, coulda, shoulda, woulda. You can change things up. Use what you like best. Let's make sure there's no buildings over here. Even if there was, we still cleared the base. We got 3 dragons left. Kind of make a decision for yourself. What do you like? The healing tome? Do you like the raid gem? I prefer the raid gem, but it is totally up to you on what works best. But again, look, 33 seconds left over. Now, let's head to the next attack where I'm actually going to show this off with the Lavaloon puppet. Okay, don't worry, the next attack I will also use the life gem, but I'm going to use Super Yetis in the CC because I forget about those all the time, but they are very, very good. Oh my god, the town hall is exactly like it used to be. A ton of space this time, which is actually good. I like showing this off. We got 2 sweepers pointing at each other. Again, that doesn't scare me. I can line up a pretty nice shot with my Royal Champion through this dark barracks, and look how easy you can see these tiles. I'm going to go queen right here. Fire this off. We should be able to get one of the sweepers. Nice. We're going to go Royal Champion at the opposite side. I'm going to get my balloons. Oh, was not on the right tile. Let's get everything in here. We're going to have to be a little bit careful. My queen might go down. She got the Minion Prince taken care of, though. I'm going to go like this. Warden ability. Let's get the Lavaloon puppets out here. And now they are covered for us. This blimp will land. No problem if you get stuck in an early NATO. People ask me all the time. Just don't stress. Let it keep going. Get ready to clone when you can. And even if you start struggling, it's all fine. Look at that. The blimp's going to land here. Rage it up. And these Yetis should be able to go to work. Minion Prince ability right now. Frost over this backside air defense. Especially because I saw my Minion Prince could get locked onto. Now I have a ton of dragons at the top side. If we lose our Warden, no big deal. It's that Fire Spitter that's locked on. Because there's no Raid Gem, it doesn't really matter that we have to keep him alive. My Minion Prince is cleaning up shop at the bottom side, and it's so nice to see the enemy queen was under the Dark Orb, because that allowed my Minion Prince to survive. And now he will target the enemy queen. Take that out. We have topside dragons. We have that multi-archer tower left. And my Minion Prince survives. Whoa, I did not notice that. But the archer tower locked onto him. Oh, she actually changes. And now, oh my god, he's going to survive. Okay, that was really nice. And these topside dragons should be able to get the job done. That enemy king really did provide some extra tanking. We have the Giga Bomb to worry about, but my dragon's split. Time, again, no problem. That dragon's going to clear out that air defense, or at least got really close, but the booger's going to get in there and maybe slap it for us, which would be really nice. Or even my warden, but oh, no, warden's deciding, no, I don't want to do it. But all good. We have 6 dragons up, Sneezy's up, and we got ourselves another 3-star with the Lavaloon puppet, and 1 minute and 10 seconds still left too. Now let's go show off the life gem, this time with Super Yetis in the CC. Okay, I was going to do another attack with the life gem, but sadly I ran out of attacks. I do apologize, but again, it does work. You can also use the Super Yeti, which now I just feel like a big nincompoop for not showing off. But you know what? Okay, let's just do one more attack, but I'll do it on a friendly challenge to show off that the Super Yeti works too. So let me load that up and I'll see you there. Okay, I've got the attack loaded up. Let's treat it just like a Legends League attack and see if we can 3-star it. Also, the Town Hall is kind of separated, which is good, and I wanted to see. Obviously, I've attacked this base before, because it is my own, but what I want to do here is I got 2 sweepers pointing at each other. Again, not too stressful, because I can snipe out this air defense and this maybe backside air defense with this army camp. Let's try it. Let's go queen in towards here. Fire this shot off. Okay, we got both, and then I can get that other sweeper with my royal champion at the top side. I'm going to go balloons down early. Same with dragons, because I do want to lure away that minion prince before it targets my royal champion. Then I'm just going to get this minion prince in, blimp in. We're going to go warden ability early, make sure everything is kept up. My queen's doing fine. I'm going to pop the ability soon, but let's start cloning in here. Rage everything up. Queen survives. Really, really nice. And I'm going to hope my minion prince can get in towards here, fire his shot off, and he gets the henchman puppet to get hit by the Seeking Air Mine, which was really nice. My royal champion is going to help take care of the enemy queen. And you know what? At this point, we should be good to go. That dark orb was great. And here's the clones on the electromites. They stun everything. So if you're attacking single target infernals and you see them a lot in Legends League, use the Super Yeti. I think that's a really big change and you can make, and it makes your attacks even better because that stun resets the singles targeting. So really good if you want that, the Super Yeti. But I did a test video once they got released into the game, and I found both versions were really, really kind of on par with each other, so I wouldn't stress too much about it. But here, the life gem works too. We kind of got some overkill. I could show more attacks on this in Legends League when it has reset day, or sorry, when it resets the next day, but I think you guys get it. Quad clone is ridiculous, especially with mass dragons. Let me know if you guys are using it, and if you are, did this video help you? Remember to enter for the 5th gold pass. I love you guys, and I will see you guys again very, very soon. Peace out.